Your wife comes home upset about work. You offer advice to help. She gets more frustrated and says, "You just don't understand me," before walking away. If this sounds painfully familiar, stay with me. By the end of this video, I'll reveal the one simple shift that transforms these moments from disconnection into the deep connection you both crave. Here's the simple shift that changes everything. Stop trying to fix her feelings and start validating them instead. When your wife shares her problems with you, she's not looking for solutions. She's looking for connection. But everything in your masculine wiring tells you to fix, solve, and take action. That's exactly what makes her say, "You don't understand me." Let me paint you a picture. She says, "My boss was so dismissive in the meeting today. I felt completely invisible." Your brain immediately goes to problem-solving mode. You say something like, "You should speak up next time," or "Don't let him get to you." To you, this feels supportive. To her, it feels like you're dismissing her emotions and telling her to feel differently. What she really needed in that moment wasn't your solution. She needed you to sit in the emotion with her. She needed to feel like her experience mattered to you. When you jump straight to fixing, you're essentially saying, "Your feelings are a problem that needs to be solved quickly so we can move on." Here's the breakthrough insight that changes everything. Emotional validation isn't agreement. You don't have to think her boss was wrong or that the situation was handled poorly. You just need to acknowledge that her experience was real and that it affected her. This is called emotional presence, and it's the foundation of every strong marriage. So what does this look like in practice? Let's replay that same scenario. She comes home and says, "My boss was so dismissive in the meeting today. I felt completely invisible." Instead of jumping to solutions, you pause and say, "That sounds really frustrating. I can imagine how that would make you feel overlooked." Then you wait. You let her talk more. You reflect back what you're hearing. So it wasn't just what he said, but the way he said it in front of everyone else. Notice what you're doing differently. You're acknowledging her emotional reality. You're staying curious about her experience instead of rushing to change it. You're being present with her in the difficulty instead of trying to make it go away. But here's where most men get stuck. They think this means becoming passive or weak. That's not what I'm suggesting. There's incredible strength in emotional presence. It takes maturity to sit with someone's pain without needing to fix it immediately. It takes confidence to validate emotions even when you don't fully understand them. The magic happens when she feels truly heard first. Only then does her nervous system relax. Only then is she open to solutions, if she even wants them. Many times, just feeling understood is enough to help her process and move forward on her own. Here's your action step for this week. The next time your wife brings up something that's bothering her, resist the urge to offer immediate advice. Instead, use this simple formula. First, acknowledge the emotion you're hearing. "That sounds overwhelming," or "I can see why you'd feel hurt by that." Second, ask a curiosity question. "Tell me more about what that was like for you," or "What was the hardest part about that situation?" Third, validate her experience. "It makes complete sense that you'd feel that way," or "Anyone would be frustrated in that situation." This isn't about becoming her therapist. It's about becoming her emotional safe space. When she knows she can bring her feelings to you without judgment or immediate solutions, she starts to see you as her partner, not just her problem solver. This is what builds real intimacy in marriage. The shift from fixing to hearing doesn't happen overnight, but the moment you start practicing it, she'll notice. She'll start opening up more. She'll feel safer being vulnerable with you. And paradoxically, she'll actually want your input and advice more often because she trusts that you truly understand her first. Comment below and let me know what you are currently struggling with in your communications with your wife. Click the link in the first comment or check my bio to discover an ebook that can help improve your communication with your wife.